Okay, so the question is there on the screen. See the question. We'll do the BRS, and before we start, draw your working notes part quickly. Make the pro forma for your working notes and your BRS statement as well. So I'll also insert the table for the working notes. Yes, so my table for the working notes is ready. I hope all of you are also ready with the table. Okay. So here I'm writing it as cash book oblique the OD as per passbook. And then in the next column, I'm writing passbook oblique the OD as per cash book. Right? So the working notes part, we will start first. So this is our question. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement as at 31st October 2018 from the following information and show the balance of passbook. So what is he asking us to prepare? He's asking us to prepare a BRS, and first thing which we need to be particular is the date. The date of BRS should be 31st October 2018. And he's asking us to find out the balance of passbook. So it implies that he has given us the balance of cash book. See the first A bit. Credit balance as per the bank column of cash book. So credit balance as per the bank column of cash book. So what does it imply? Which column is given to us? Column number 1 or 2?
2.
2. And what is it called? Credit balance of cash book is called as the
Overdraft
balance, right? So I will write here as overdraft balance. Okay, I will write it in short form. I'll write OD as per cash book balance. So this is the item which is given to us, and the amount is 3,57,500. So the second column value is given to us. So that means we need to do all the calculations according to the first column. And remember, we are starting with cash book balance. So the final answer which we get will be the passbook balance. Second important thing, we are starting with an overdraft balance. So we know the final answer would be cash book balance. But if we get a positive answer, the answer would be overdraft as per passbook. If we get a negative answer, the answer would be called as normal balance as per passbook. Right? So now we'll do all the calculations according to the first column. So I will write every calculation in the column number 1. So see the first bit. Credit balance we have already taken. The second bit, B bit. 3 checks amounting of rupees 1,20,000 were issued, but one check for 28,000 was not presented during the month. So he says we have issued 3 checks amounting to rupees 1,20,000, but out of them one check was not yet presented. So which book has recorded this entry first?
cash book.
Cash book has recorded, because whenever checks are issued, first cash book is recording the entry. And is the balance of cash book increasing or decreasing due to this entry?
Decreasing.
It will decrease because it's a payment. And by how much amount will it decrease? By 1,20,000, 28,000, or the difference? Think and tell me. Who will tell me this correctly? By what amount will the balance be different? Tell me.
92,000.
Sorry?
92,000.
92,000. Anyone else? Yes, anyone else would like to answer this? Kiranmai? What do you think the balance would be different by? Anita, will you like to answer? No one else is even trying to answer it. It would be less only by 28,000. Because see, he says we have issued checks worth 1,20,000, but out of them, one check which was for 28,000 was not presented. So what does it imply? The other checks were already presented. And if the checks were presented, then the passbook also has recorded them. So if both cash book and passbook are recording, then there is no point of a difference. But this 28,000 worth check, the passbook is not recorded because this was not presented. Right? So cash book balance will be less, so automatically my passbook will be more. Okay, so we'll move forward to the next bit. That is the C bit. So see the C bit. Checks deposited into bank for 1,50,000, but 1,15,000 not yet collected. So when checks are deposited into bank, again, which book is recording it first? Quickly, you need to answer. When checks are deposited, which book is recording it first?
Cash book.
Cash book. And will the balance of cash book increase or decrease with this entry? Yes, tell me. Cash book balance will increase or decrease?
Increase, ma'am.
It will increase because it is a deposit. Right. So
Deposit.
cash book balance will be more and my passbook balance will be less. Okay,
Yes.
now tell me by how much amount will it increase? Should I take 1,50,000 or should I take 1,15,000 or the difference? What should I take?
1,50,000.
I will take only 1,15,000 because see the sentence again, checks deposited were 1,50,000 but 1,15,000 were not collected. So it implies all the other checks were already collected. And if they were collected, even the passbook had recorded them. So we will take checks only worth 1,15,000. Right? See the next bit, D bit. Gas bill for 12,000 paid directly by the bank. So the bank has directly paid our gas bill. So which book has recorded this entry first? Tell me, answer me quickly. See, you're wasting time by taking time to answer. Or do I have to call each one with name and ask you to answer every time? So which book will record this entry first? Gas bill for 12,000 paid directly by the bank.
Cash book.
Passbook, ma'am.
Passbook. Okay. And will the balance of passbook increase or decrease?
Decrease, ma'am.
Yes, it will decrease because it is gas bill. So it is a payment. So automatically my cash book balance will be more. And I'll also note the amount. Amount is 12,000. Okay, let's move forward to the next transaction. The E bit says interest on investments 15,000 was collected by the bank but entered in the cash book as 51,000. Now see, this is a little complicated entry. He says interest on investments was collected by the bank. Okay, interest was collected, so the banker has entered in the passbook and the interest collected was 15,000. So passbook, there is the entry, no problem about it. 15,000 was recorded in the passbook. Now when we come to the cash book, in the cash book by mistake, instead of entering 15,000, we entered it as 51,000. So how much more did we enter it as? How much more did we enter? Maybe instead of 15,000,
36 now.
36,000 rupees more we entered. So with that 36,000 rupees more, will the cash book balance be more or less? Cash book
More.
more, correct. Because it is interest on investment which was collected. That means it is a receipt. So banker has entered only 15,000, which is correct. But cash book, instead of 15,000, they entered it as 51,000. So cash book balance is more by 36,000 rupees and the passbook balance is less. See, you need to understand the amounts which we have to take. So here instead of 15,000, we entered it as 51,000. We showed 36,000 rupees more in our cash book. Right? See the next transaction. bank charges 3,000 not entered in the cash book. So bank charges of 3,000 rupees were not entered in the cash book. So it is implied that the passbook has entered this transaction, and because it is a payment,
Payment less.
yeah, passbook balance will be less, and automatically my cash book balance will be more by rupees 3,000. Okay, we will move forward to the next transaction. GBIT, a customer directly deposited 16,500 into the bank, for which there was no entry in the cash book. So again he says one of the customers directly deposited the amount into our bank account, and there was no entry relating to this in the cash book. So what does
More.
it mean? Which book has recorded?
Passbook.
Passbook. And the passbook balance will be
More.
more because it is a deposit. So automatically my cash book balance will be less, and it will be less by 16,500. Right. We will see the last transaction for this problem. A debit of 7,800 in the passbook in respect of dishonored check, but no corresponding entry in the cash book. So he says,
Ma'am, it's debit. No, ma'am. Passbook will record and it's more.
yes. So he says, how can it be more? Passbook is recording, that's correct. Passbook is recording. See, it is a debit and passbook is what? What do you take debit in passbook?
Payment.
Payments.
Correct. So that means passbook balance will be less, right?
Less.
Now what he is telling, the debit in passbook, he is not telling that it is a payment. He says this debit in passbook is due to dishonor of a check. So check has been cancelled, and that debit in passbook is not recorded in the cash book. So as you said, the passbook will record it first, and passbook balance will be less because it is dishonor of a check, cancellation of a check. And automatically my cash book balance will be more by 7,800. So we are done with the working notes. Anyone has a doubt in the working notes part?
No, ma'am.
Do I need to repeat something?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, so then I will start off with the problem, right? So we will start with writing the BRS statement. So first we need to put the date here. So I put the heading bank reconciliation statement as on. Let us see what is the date given. The date is given as 31st October 2018. So I will write the date here, 31st October 2018. And my pro forma is ready. So quickly see and tell me, how do I start my pro forma with? What is the first line that I should write here now? Tell me.
Overdraft balance as per cash book.
Overdraft balance as per cash book. So I'm writing the same thing, and the amount is given. I'll take the amount in the outer column, 3,57,500. Now for me, the second column value is given. So I will do all transactions according to the first column. So wherever I have written more, all those transactions will be added. Wherever I have written less, those transactions will be deducted. So see here, I need to add 5 transactions and I need to deduct 2. Okay. So what I will do, I will copy paste all those transactions. By then you can start writing. So whatever are the more items, C, D, E, F and H, write down those transactions from the question and put the amounts from the working notes. Remember, always put the amounts from the working notes, because sometimes we have to take the difference, sometimes we have to take the entire amount. So all that is there only in our working notes. So I will quickly copy paste them and you start writing. C, D, E and F, I need to put it in the statements for add. So I'm doing that. I will bifurcate them here once I put it here. Okay. So this is the C bit. This is the D bit. Right. So I have copied all the C, D, E, and F. As this shows that these need to be added, I'll put the amounts from the working notes. So for C bit, it is 1,15,000. The next D bit is 12,000. Oh, this is an extra column. Okay. And the D bit amount is 12,000. I will put this 12,000 in the inner column here. This is my E bit, interest on investments. And here the amount is 36,000. I'm taking that amount. And the last one is my F bit. Okay, so I still have one more item to be added. See here, the H1, the last one. So that also I will put it in the add column. Yes. So I've taken, okay. I've taken all the items which I have to add. And now I have to put their total in the outer column. I will put this BRS in one page. I'll get it to the same page once. Okay. So here we are. I've taken all the add items. I will continue to put the less items. Till then, one of you please calculate quickly and tell me the total of these items which are to be added. So let me take the less item. See here, the B bit is to be deducted and the G bit is to be deducted. So this is the B bit. I will note down the B bit here. My heading is less, and then this is the B bit. And this is the amount. I have one more item to be deducted. That is the G bit. Quickly do the calculation part till I complete this. Okay, so I will put my calculation also here. Yes, so now we are ready with this. Okay, I should also add one column here. Okay, so now tell me the total of the add columns first.
1,73,800.
1,73,800. Is it correct? Okay. And then this 1,73,800 should be added to our 3,57,500. So tell me that total. 3,57,500 plus 1,73,800. So that gives me 5,51,300. Please check if the calculation is correct. One of them check the calculations. Are they correct? Okay, I've just put it as bold so that I know that is the total. Now take the total of the deduct items in the outer column. 28,000 plus 16,500, which gives me 44,500. Now what do I do with this 44,500? Tell me, what should I do?
Deduct.
I should deduct from 5,31,300. And after I deduct, I'm getting the value as 4,86,800. So what is this 4,86,800? Is it a positive answer or a negative answer?
Positive.
It's a positive answer. So what will my answer be called as? See, what did I start with? I have started with overdraft as per cash book. So now my answer will be called as overdraft balance as per passbook. Yes, so that is the answer. Is it clear? Anyone has a doubt in this? I will just try to put the entire problem on one page. One second. Okay. Yes, can you see the entire problem on one page now? Is it clear? Yes, so we are done with the problem.